What's going on, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going over some of the information that was released in the GameStop Monday video. The developers talked a little bit about defensive efficiency. They talked about defensive intelligence. They talked about hitting being more rewarding with more user skill and pure contact hitters being usable. They talked about a bunch of new animations that they included in the game. They talked about fielding tiers and how that's going to react in the game, or how players are going to actually react in game, whether they get a bad jump or not, whether they make the diving play here. I mean, there we got a quick screenshot, a quick video clip of a bronze player making a diving play. I think that's key to keep in mind. Here we see some balls played off the wall by different tier level players. Some guys lock in, other guys miss it completely. And that's going to be interesting to see what happens in MLB The Show 19. But I think that's very important. More realistic gameplay, more realistic animations. They did mention defensive intelligence, which they show later on in this video. This is just a short clip. They mentioned out-of-position players, as if you play somebody that is not their primary position or even their secondary position, they won't be able to make the play more efficiently than ever before. But they did also mention that in 18, we did see some of the situations where players were able to be still played out of position and still play the position well. I think they might have fine-tuned that a little bit. There we saw Matt Chapman make a diving play over at third base. I think that's an important feature that we didn't really see too many third basemen making diving plays in this year's game. Hard hit balls, they didn't really react even if they were a diamond level player. They did mention contact hitters being more usable. That's what that is right there. D. Gordon and one other guy's getting a base hit. But we are going to visit this trailer once again. I just wanted to show some of the features. This is what you get for pre-ordering the game. You do get a gold choice pack and a gear up choice pack. This is only through GameStop though. The other gold choice pack is available through pre-ordering, I think the $100 version. I could be mistaken on that. But I do want to show you guys some other screenshots that I saw from a different gameplay trailer. The one that was posted earlier in the day. This one was posted, the one that we just watched right now was posted at 7:30 at night. There was one posted a little bit before that, and it was actually a repost from a previous video. So I want to go over that a little bit here. This is a menu screen in play where you can choose the game mode that you would like to play. As we saw, Moments and March to October are the two new modes. I wasn't sure if those are going to be implemented into Diamond Dynasty, and that is confirmed with this screenshot that they will not be. But there are some new things in each of these tabs. The only thing that is not new is franchise and play now. I'll move my screen over to the left side so that way you guys can see that Road to the Show does also have some new features. I mean, we did see that in the teaser trailer with Christy Mathewson, Ty Cobb, and Willie Mays and other legends included with that. But I do want to show some other screenshots with this. This screenshot I think is also important to keep in mind. We do see something new in here as well under the unlockables in the community market tab. We also are able to see that souvenirs are back in MLB The Show 19. That does not mean that Immortals are back. I don't know how these will be implemented. You might actually be able to use the souvenirs on your Diamond Dynasty team for team jerseys and stuff like that. I don't know. I know that was talked a little bit about in last year's game, and I know there was a lot of tough stuff with, or a lot of legal stuff that there was going on with that, and I know that that was why it wasn't able to happen the first year. I'm not sure if it'll be included in the second year, but I think that's something to keep in mind. This other screenshot right here is very important to, This other screenshot right here is very important to keep in mind, because this is where you're going to be selecting your Diamond Flashback player that's guaranteed for pre-ordering the game. I'd imagine you click on this on a team here, and you would be able to see that Diamond player, see a little bit of his stats, maybe press triangle and see his player card and stuff like that. So I think that's key to keep in mind. I think that's important. And another screenshot right here I wanted to show is a Gear Up Choice Pack. This is available from pre-ordering through GameStop, like I mentioned a little bit ago. This is one of those packs as well. We didn't see the Diamond Bat Skin or the Stadium Song in the other one, if I'm not mistaken. I could have missed that, but I think that this is a feature that wasn't included in the most recent video. But let me go ahead and show another one here. I only have a couple more screenshots. This is an actual screenshot of the Diamond Dynasty menu. I think this is cool to look at. It's a little bit different. We saw kind of what we saw here in MLB The Show 17, a little bit more of the field, a general view of the field where each player would be. Obviously, these guys are not set in stone. These player ratings are not final. We have Matt Carpenter as the catcher, which is not going to happen, obviously. But this is just to get a feel for what you might see in MLB The Show 19. I think it's pretty awesome. and some of these new features are definitely exciting. This is last pack here is just a picture of what the packs might look like. Also, you will be getting a classic stadium with the pre-order. I think that's important to keep in mind. You have potential to get Polo Grounds. But let me go back and play this video one more time here. I do want to talk a little bit more about this MLB Mondays. We will be seeing more of these trailers, talking about more of these features in the upcoming weeks here. I think it's just important to keep in mind every little thing that they talk about in these videos, because those are going to be the kind of the teasers that lead into the live streams from the developers and stuff like that. I'm really excited to see what this year's game brings. I mean, there we saw, I think that was even D. Gordon in center field getting a bad jump. So I'm not sure how that's going to, how this type of stuff is going to affect the game. I'm not sure if you'll be able to turn off those icons that might affect that might affect your visual part of the field, whether you're underneath the ball or not. I'm not quite sure, but hopefully you're able to turn off some of these visual things, like you would be hitting tips or pitching tutorials. When you first get the game, you have the option to turn those off, type of thing. If you're able to keep track of which fielders are where, then you shouldn't really need that icon. But I think it is cool to show that visually. That might also not even be included in the game while you actually play. So that's something to keep in mind. I think this play right here shows that it will be much tougher to do base running exploits in the game, much smoother transition animations. I think that's going to also come into play when, say, a guy hits a ground ball through the shift, if their shifts are on auto again, and we see those. If a guy hits the ground ball through the shift and the center fielder, whoever it is jogging for the ball and throws it in, that guy gets a triple or something. Whatever the case is, hopefully the urgency is picked up on next year's game. If they picked up some of these things like ball off the wall physics and how to track the ball off the wall, then I think that they might have picked up some of these other things as well. So let me know what you guys think about these trailers so far. Let me know what you guys think about the game. And yeah, we did see the stadium, but we didn't see that bat skin pack. So I wasn't wrong about that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Peace out.